everyone, good day. I'm Siti Fairuz and I am the presenter for our group project. Our project title Learning Project Formulation using Gamification's approach, and our registration ID for JM090 is JM090. So let's get started. So this is the presentation outline for our presentation today. Start with the abstract, move on to the project objective, novelty, practicality and usefulness, MOOC design and layout, MOOC pilot testing, and we end it with MOOC demo. So let's meet our course facilitator or the team member for this project. Start with myself, Dr. Fairuz, Dr. Nur Hashimah, Dr. Azrina, TS Dr. Nurul Hidayah, Puan Salihah, Puan Nur Suhailiani, Encik Samsul, and Encik Shahadan. Now, let's move on to the abstracts for this project. MOOC learning can promote flexibility and also at the same time to support long life learning. However, the main issue with regards to the MOOC learning is high turnover rate and low completion rate. So, due to the highlighted problems, this project is interested in adopting the gamification approach in order to engage the students and towards the end in helping them to complete the MOOC learning itself. So let's continue. This is the project objective, novelty and practicality, as well as the usefulness for this project. Objective. There are three objectives that this project would like to highlight. First one is to design an engaging MOOC course to learn project formulation. Second, to develop a MOOC course to learn project formulation using gamification approaches. Third, to test the suitability of the proposed solution. Move on to the novelty. The MOOC design structure was aligned with Malaysia Higher Education's blueprint. The proposed MOOC design consists of three elements, which are e-content, e-activities, and gamification approach, which the main purpose of it is to engage the students with the MOOC learning. Practicality. After completing this course, students should be able to explain the gaps obtained from the literature review in compute proposal. The usefulness for this MOOC is, first one, MOOC equipped with the complete proposal template, the MOOC itself equipped with the step-by-step guideline, the MOOC itself also equipped with the up-to-date literature online tools, and also MOOC adopted with the gamification approach in order to engage the students with the learning itself. Now let's move on to the designs and layout. As mentioned earlier, the designs for this MOOC can be divided into three sections, which are e-content, gamifications, and e-activities. So the element or the sub-element for e-content are lecture notes, lecture videos, additional reading materials, and the elements for gamification consist of score, leaderboard, tracking and progress bar, and also reward. And the e-activities that included in our MOOC design are formative assessment and also summative assessments. Now let's move on to the design of our MOOC itself. So this is actually the homepage design for our MOOC, where we are using the UFuture, which is UiTM LMS platform itself. And move on to the course overview. For this MOOC, we have main 6 chapters, including additional 2 chapters, which are the welcoming page and also the MOOC summary or the MOOC wrap-up. As mentioned earlier, the main uniqueness for this MOOC is actually by embedding or by adopting the gamification approach. So this is the layout for our MOOC welcoming page, where it highlights on the tracking bar that the students can easily see or track their progress towards the learning. Now let's move on to the learning activities design. Across each and every chapters that we design in our MOOC, all the e-content and e-activities are tracking enables. This is actually to allow the facilitator or the course lecturer to easily keep track of the progress for each and every student who enroll inside the MOOC. As mentioned earlier, our MOOC also provide with a step-by-step guideline, and these step-by-step guidelines are actually being implemented across the chapter, which means the first layer is actually the steps being explained to the learners or to the students when we design the overall chapters or the overall elements for each of the chapters. In addition to it, we also implement the step-by-step guideline at the second level where when the students, for example, click at the lecture video, they also can view another instruction or another guideline that they can follow inside the lecture video element itself. For example, here, when the students click at the lecture video, and it opens the lecture video page, where inside the lecture video page itself is explained another guideline, another steps that the students can easily follow. So here it explains on the step 1, the students must first watch the topic overview. Steps 2, lecture video 2, where the students going after that, when complete the first one, have to view the title, the second lecture video, which title, Introduction to Project Methodology, and followed by the last video, which is the step 3. As mentioned earlier, in the development or the designs of this MOOC, we included 3 main elements, which are the e-content, e-activities, and the gamification element. So here is actually the design and examples of the e-content that summarizes across all the 6 chapters. This is the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5. Okay, now let's move on to the MOOC gamifications elements. As mentioned earlier, the main uniqueness that differentiates our MOOC development compared to other MOOC development is by implementing the MOOC, by adopting the gamifications element across our development design. So here we can see the gamifications element that we use are scores, leaderboard, tracking and progress bar, and also the rewards once the students or the learners complete each and every activities. In order to engage the students with the learning itself, we also created the easy access to the chat room, where here the students can freely just drop their question, and each of their questions or inquiries will be answered by our highlighted instructor or lecturer, where this element, name it as the Q&A room, we embed it across each 6 chapters. Okay, now move on to the MOOC summary page. So in this page, we highlight to the students, they are actually coming towards the ends of the learning. So at the ends of the course, this page also, we wrap up back what are the learning outcomes that the students, they must achieve once completing all of those 6 chapters. Now, in order to test further the early developments of our MOOC design, so we further conduct the pilot testing, and this is the results. The upper layer reveal or shows the results for the overall MOOC designs element, and below figures is highlighted or summarizes the results on the MOOC effectiveness. As the conclusion, the proposed MOOC reflected as having a positive feedback on its design and as well as its effectiveness in learning project formulation. So that's all from us. Thank you.